Hey everybody, this is Aylad and we are back in Planet Nomads. Oh yeah. So last episode I had a very frustrating time building this bouncy little flying machine. uh yeah. So now I'm just kind of exploring, gonna spend the episode poking around, chasing down some distress signals and monuments and alien crash sites, maybe if we happen across any convenient. But yeah, it's good times, good times. So I am afraid that this is likely to be my last Planet Nomads video for a little while. You see, it's not because I hate the game, it's actually because I love the game that I'm walking away from it. It's still in early access, as we've said many times. There's not a tremendous amount of content left in the game for me to explore. I know there's some. There's probably actually a good many hours left, but as far as unique activities, things for me to kind of experiment with, there's really not that much. So I kind of want to walk away from it before I completely get bored with it. Like right now I'm still loving it. Like, this is awesome, right? But I want to have that feeling, and I want to be itching to get back to it in a few months' time after it's updated and added a fair amount of content. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to be totally burned out on it, and then I'm watching the updates roll in, and I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I want to be excited to play again the next time I play. So keep an eye on my channel if you've enjoyed watching these Planet Nomad videos, because the day will come when they've updated the game, they've added a fair amount of content, and you will see Planet Nomads Season 2 appear on the channel. So there's that. So where we are right now is frozen tundra. There is an alien monument you can see just behind me. So we're gonna kind of check that out. I've kind of been thinking it over, and I've kind of decided that maybe the radiation sickness that killed me last time I got near one of these maybe didn't come from the monument. I'm kind of toying with the idea, so I'm actually going to get out of my vehicle and kind of work my way up to it and see what happens. But I know that there are creatures on this planet that can actually give radiation sickness as one of their attacks, and I'm wondering if maybe that's actually what happened, and I was just too much of a newbie to realize it. I think it's possible anyway. I guess we'll see, won't we? We'll find out the hard way. This is a really cool landscape, though. I'm pretty near the South Pole. Like, I really traveled pretty far south to get here. Okay, so speaking of my channel, I know I just posted a channel updates video. I'll be posting another one again in the relatively near future. I'm recording this actually on January 16th, and January 16th is the day that YouTube found its way into people's conversations again. Not because of a stupid stunt done by one of their stupid big channels, but rather because they have decided not to support small YouTubers anymore. Now, it's not the way that it's phrased. What they say is they are looking to reduce spam accounts and impersonation accounts. And look at that, I don't have radiation sickness. Pretty awesome. I don't think anybody actually takes that seriously as being the reason why they're making the changes that they're making. Basically, I know a lot of YouTubers, like, on a personal level, and of all the ones that I know like 2 who are actually going to qualify to monetize their videos after probably sometime in February. for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit out until that deadline hits. I'm going to demonetize all my stuff. By the end of February, any ads you're seeing in my videos will be just YouTube, just exploiting my free labor. Because I don't meet their threshold for monetizing, and that's okay. Because as I've said many times, I'm in this for fun. I'm not looking to make a career out of this. I was not making very much money on it before. I've made a little bit of money on my channel. It's a nice little perk, but it's more a way of keeping score than anything else. So I can live without it. I'm gonna demonetize everything. I'm gonna sit back. I'm just gonna enjoy the fun of making YouTube videos, just like I did when I first got started. I've actually managed in just a few hours. I'm very proud of myself. I've managed to let a lot of anger go about this. Because I'm not entitled to anything. I'm having fun. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Whatever. I feel much worse for newer YouTubers who are actually looking to break into it, like for real. Because the threshold to actually receive that payout is just so ridiculously high. It's a huge barrier of entry for them. So I feel bad for them. For myself, it's not really an issue. I'm going to stay on YouTube for an indefinite future. But I'm going to be moving my streams to Twitch. I know a lot of people have had issues with Twitch also, but in general I feel like Twitch is a more ethical platform, because the way that YouTube treats its small channels in particular is really scummy. Small channels are not held to the same standards of behavior. They are constantly dumped on and punished for what the big channels do, when the big channels get away scot-free or virtually scot-free. We are lied to about YouTube's motives. The explanations that they give for their changes in policy pretty much never actually add up to making sense based on the circumstances. It's just over and over. I do not see YouTube as being an ethical platform. I will continue to post videos here because it's fun. But I'm going to be moving more and more of my attention to Twitch. So I really want to keep an upload schedule here. That's going to be pretty strenuous, actually. So if you're watching for my videos, don't go anywhere. You're in the right place. If you are on Twitch more often than you're on YouTube, check out my channel over there. There's going to be a link down in the description. Because you're going to be seeing content from me there, and you're also going to be seeing all of my streams eventually are going to happen exclusively on Twitch. So I'm not leaving YouTube, I'm not abandoning ship, but I am reducing how much I contribute to their platform. Basically, I'm principled, but I'm also a coward. So, so yeah. I want to stay where I already know that people are watching me and taking an interest in how I'm doing. And by the way, if you're here and you're watching this, thank you so much. Like, seriously, thank you so much. I may have already mentioned this in an earlier video. Actually, a lot of this stuff might have been mentioned in an earlier video. Just occurred to me, this video is going to go live January 28th, which is 12 days after me recording this voiceover. Anyway, if you haven't already seen an announcement on it, I did start an account with GameWisp. It's a crowdfunding thing. It's kind of like Patreon, but it's not Patreon. I don't like Patreon. GameWisp is centered around a community of gamers rather than, you know, any creative work whatsoever. So I like it for that reason. I feel good about supporting them and being part of them. So yeah, there's going to be a link down in the description to that. It's a crowdfunding thing. It's pretty explicitly begging for money, just like Patreon is. So I'm not going to be... I like this escape pod, by the way. It's really cool. I wish we could kind of build these, even if this is just aesthetic. Anyway, I'm not going to be plugging my Game Wisp like all the time because that annoys me when other people do it. But just, it's there. There's a link down in the description. I'm not in it for the money. I'm really, really and truly not. But I have been asked about crowdfunding before, once or twice, and since, like I said, it's kind of a way of keeping score for me. Like it's another, like if YouTubing is a game, it's another point total. Like, you know, with a few real world fringe benefits also, but it's there. Since YouTube's taking it away, I'm adding it back in myself. Enough said about that. I'm already like really super uncomfortable with how much I've talked about that. So moving on. Since I am kind of pulling the curtain on Planet Nomads Season 1, there is going to be some new content on my channel. I've already got some ideas. By the point you're seeing this, I've probably already uploaded some new content. At this very moment, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be, although I've got some ideas that I'm super excited to try out. So there's that. I am continuing to do my ambient noise videos every month. I'm aiming for 3 a month. I don't know how long I can keep that up. If this video goes live on the 28th, then 3 days ago, a video that I've not recorded yet was supposed to go live. So hopefully I got that taken care of. We'll see. For someone who's just doing this basically after work, really after my daughter goes to sleep, I've set myself a pretty hard upload schedule, so I'm doing the best I can. But anyway, so what I've been doing here while I've been kind of jabbering on, ranting about YouTube and talking about other opportunities, I'm just tracking down all these distress signals, and if you go back and you pause on each one and kind of skim it over, there's a story unfolding here. Like, the planet appears to be artificial, and the monuments are like really mysterious and kind of cool and seem to be driving this one person totally insane, as you can see with this entry here. And every plaque that I've opened, I might have missed a couple earlier ones, like a few episodes ago, but basically every plaque I've opened has been on camera. You've seen it. I don't know any more of the story than you do. At this point, if all you know is what you've seen on my screen, that's all I know also. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to in Season 2, is going to be trying to unravel more of the mystery and understand what's really going on. It's a really interesting way to tell a story. Like, it feels like there's pre-located, pre-placed distress signal points of interest, but like it seems like I'm supposed to be opening these in a specific order, so the game just gives me whichever the next one is, regardless of where I actually find it. That's what it feels like. I strongly suspect that's the way it's done, and so it's kind of this really interesting chapter system where it's totally non-linear as far as my actions. I can go anywhere, I can do anything, I can find anything. But then I get the different chapters in a set order. So that's linear. So it's a really interesting blend of kind of traditional, straightforward storytelling and total freedom. Anyway, yeah, it's just something I've been kind of thinking about, and I really like it about the game. In any case, here I am. I'm pretty well done with the frozen wasteland of the South Pole. I don't know if you noticed, I did actually make it to the South Pole, or where the South Pole should be. I was unable to place a beacon there because of all the stupid, what are they called, godillos? Something like that. But whatever. I'm not really complaining. It's just, you know, I was hoping to get a beacon down at the actual point of the South Pole. In any case, I hope you've enjoyed watching the series. I hope you haven't minded me talking too much over this episode. There's really not a lot to see if you're not really trying to pause on every data pad that I pick up. But playing this game has definitely been a great experience. I've had a lot of fun with it. Flying machines are kind of frustrating, but it's good. I am excited to start season 2. I'm just gonna wait for more content to be added in. But in any case, thank you again so much for all your support. Your support, you know, forget about the Game Wisp thing. Your support that matters to me for real is the views, any likes I happen to see, any subscribers that I get, any comments that you happen to post. That's really what I care about. Like, out of all those things, the money is like the least important one, oddly, even though it's the most useful outside of the hobby. But yeah, I hope to continue to see you popping up. Hope to hear from you if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future on either this channel or on my Twitch channel as I kind of get that set up and running. And if you're a fellow YouTuber, another small channel, I hope everything goes well for you. Because, yeah, if there's anything I can do, if you want me to toss you a sub, speak up down in the comments. Anything to get you closer to the threshold where you can monetize again. Be glad to stop in, watch some of your longer videos, and sub to you and things like that. Because it's not right what YouTube's doing. So let me know if there's anything I can do. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.